Welcome back. Now, this week was filled with reactions following the allegations of budget padding put forward by the former chairman of the House Committee on Appropriation. Let's start with reactions from former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the Majority Leader of the Senate, Senator Ndume.
Well, if you say that I have said it in the past, and if there are people who didn't believe what I said in the past, then you now say that what has come out confirm what I have said in the past. Then you can say what I have said in the past is what I will say now.
So would you want to call an investigation into this issue of padding of budget? How would you want it to be investigated?
No, it's not a question of investigation. We should get men and women of integrity in the place, and the president should be very vigilant. Whatever should not pass, should not pass.
I don't want to say that there was budget padding, and I don't want to talk about something that I really don't know. But what is happening in the House of Rep is just very unfortunate, because that is we have processes and procedure of doing things in the National Assembly. If somebody has an issue, he knows what is not supposed to be the press, that is supposed to be where somebody will carry his grievances. But I think they are going to work on it. I personally, because I'm part of the House, I've been trying to reach out to both sides, and we are working on that. That is as far as I can say. It's not good what is happening. And this issue that you people talk about budget padding, there is nothing like budget padding. If it is the National Assembly that works on a budget, then you don't call it padding, because padding is like illegality. But when you tinker, add and subtract a budget, is that you are working on the budget. See, these are two different things. But if there are certain abnormalities in the budget, in what had transpired in the budget process, which is now an appropriation act, then I think they know the right thing. We have a committee that is supposed to, if Jibrin is aggrieved, he writes a petition or whatever, then that should be referred to ethics and privileges, who can do investigation. Or if, but the way it's going now, I think it's becoming clumsy. And it is not good for us to be washing our dirty linens outside.
Let's also look at the next two reports for other reactions from lawmakers in the House of Representatives. When the House of Representatives adjourned plenary on Thursday for their annual recess, no one had any idea of what was to follow. Since then, the former chairman of the House Committee on Appropriation has demanded that the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the House resign, and he has also made several allegations against them. The spokesman of the House has now come out to address some of the allegations made by the former chairman. He started by giving reasons why the lawmaker was removed as committee chairman.
His removal was based on sundry acts of misconduct, incompetence, total disregard for his colleagues, and abuse of the budgetary process, among others.
He also challenged the former chairman to provide facts to back his allegations against the Speaker.
Our counsel to Honorable Ndume is for him to be real, as a man, by bringing up credible, authentic, and verifiable documents or stubborn facts which disclose the commission of crime on the part of any member or leader of the House.
And to the allegations of budget padding, the House spokesman had this to say.
When, therefore, the National Assembly appropriate funds in the budget, it can never, under any circumstance or guise, be deemed as regarded as tinkering or padding. The legislature is therefore constitutionally incapable of padding the budget.
The House says the whole saga is an internal matter, and in accordance with its rules, the House Committee on Ethics and Privileges will investigate the allegations made by Representative Abdulmumuni Jibrin. As each day passes, the controversy in the House of Representatives appears to take new twists. Just a day after the chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Media, Representative Abdulrazak Namdas, dismissed the allegations by former chairman of the Committee on Appropriation against the Speaker and some principal officers, a group of lawmakers with the name Transparency Group have come out to distance themselves from that position.
The allegations against the officers mentioned were not allegations against the entire House, but against the mentioned officers of the House in their individual capacity, and as such, they can only speak for themselves through their respective spokespersons, not through the spokesman of the entire House. Accordingly, we hereby dissociate ourselves from all the statements made by Honorable Namdas in respect of the budget pardon controversy. The history of the 2016 budget pardon is not new, because we have at different times raised this issue to alert Nigerians on the move by our presiding officers and some principal officers to insert unnecessary and illegal projects into the appropriation bill with a view to taking advantage of their respective positions against the collective national interests.
The lawmakers give a background to agitations in the House of Representatives on the matter of the 2016 budget.
I think the leadership felt like maybe sacrificing Jibril with all the tension.
How's the problem?
Because we started collecting signatures when we returned from Salah break, and we realized the leadership is not ready to address our grievances. The first heading of the list was that those who are against the part of the budget by principal officers. But later we just feel like when we said principal officers, we are narrowing the whole scene because it's beyond principal officers. So we changed the heading, members who are against the pardon of 2016 budget.
The group insists that the matter must be investigated externally.
Some allegations were made, and then the leaders are supposed to clear their names out, countering Jibril's allegations. They are not enough per se. When you now say he too, he did this, he did that, you are neither here nor there. That is what in law we call negative pregnant traverse. You are neither here nor there. You must come out clean, explain how it happened, and then exonerate yourself. If at the end of the day you are not guilty or you are not found wanting, then that is all. And again, we call on external investigators. We don't want a situation whereby the House will now sit down. The appointees of the Speaker cannot investigate the Speaker. That is the common norm of natural justice.
And once again, the question comes up. Can what is alleged to have happened to the 2016 budget be called pardon?
We in the House of Representatives are not illiterates. We know what we are doing, and we can be able to depend our names and our cause. Let everybody go to the dictionary and see the meaning of pardon. Let nobody deceive Nigerians that what happened is not pardon. What happened is pardon by all definition. So what we want is an investigation that will prove whether this our leader did this or they did not do. That is what Jibril's allege. We are not saying that they are guilty. As far as we are concerned, Honorable Abdulmumin Jibril has made an allegation. Therefore, there is the need to investigate. Let nobody be abusing 360 members like Obasanjo did. Nobody can look at me and say I'm a thief. We are all respected here. Everybody knows us in the 360 members. So nobody can come and say I'm a thief, I'm a rogue or whatever, because somebody has done something. Out of 360 people, because 10, 12, 13, 20 people did something, you generalize. We want a full investigation so that this thing will bring them clear that they are innocent or they are guilty.
Meanwhile, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and public affairs, Turaki Hassan, has given the former chairman, Representative Abdulmumin Jibril, a 7-day ultimatum to tender an unreserved apology to him and retract all allegations made against him or face legal action. The former chairman has, however, replied saying he will never apologize to the Speaker over the allegations. He says his lawyers have officially approached the EFCC and the ICPC towards working out a date for him to submit his petition and brief the agencies.